Hey everybody, Jake McAfee, real estate agent here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. So today we're going to do something a little different. Fort Wayne has been nicknamed the city of churches, and that's because there's 360 of them in the city alone. So today we picked 3 gorgeous churches that are located right here in downtown. So let's go take a look. All right, we're here at our first stop, St. Peter's Catholic Church, located just southeast of downtown Fort Wayne. Come on, let's take a look. All right, we're here at stop number 2, the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception. All right, I'm here with Mike Bendel. He handles the tour here. He's also my neighbor and lawn Sherpa. Mike, why don't you tell us a little bit about the cathedral here?
Okay, the cathedral was built, the original site here was started in 1839. And that was the first land purchase from the Hanna family for what is now known as Cathedral Square. And the first church that was on the Cathedral Square was called St. Augustine's. That was built in about 1840. Done by a guy, and the most important thing was the new priest arrived, and his name was Father Benoit, and he arrived in about 1840, 1841. St. Augustine's was a log cabin, and as log cabins do, eventually it burned down. But what you'll see up there when we get further, there's a big crucifix. That big crucifix to your left, or to your right, was originally in the St. Augustine's church. So this is the oldest piece of artifact that we have in the church. It is a cathedral, so it's the center of government. This is the cathedra, and it's the chair for the bishop. This chair, every cathedral has one. He has 2 because it's the Diocese of Fort Wayne South Bend. And then every bishop has a coat of arms. And here's his Bishop Rhodes, Veritatimi Charitatis. It's truth and charity. And this was put in about the 1930s, the same time the rest of this woodwork was done. The wood carvings have depictions. The depictions are Jesus on the cross. He's got St. John and Mary on either side of him, and then you come down to the apostles, and you come down to two reliefs that are basically showing the marriage of Cana and the loaves and the fishes. And then on either side of that, on the angled side, are the doctors of the church, both the Latin Rite and the Eastern Rite. Remember, we have the Eastern Rite, which would be like the Orthodox Rite, but they all bear allegiance to the Pope. And then the 3 on either side wood carvings represent orders of religious who have served here in the diocese. This is our crypt. This was built in 1906. Originally, Father Benoit, remember I mentioned him, he was the founder of our cathedral. And he originally was buried at the foot of the altar. And then after the crypt was built in 1906, his remains were interned here. On this wall is actual priests who have, bishops who have been at the cathedral. 2 of the people that everybody recognizes is Lewers and Dwanger.
Yeah, those stood out to me.
Okay, he was the first one, and Dwanger was a couple of ones down later. And then the reason why this is a special one is because Bishop Darcy, we have a lot of cathedral people, and the whole people in the diocese remember Bishop Darcy. You can see he had died not too long ago, 2009. It just seems like yesterday.
All right, everybody, we're at our third and final stop, St. Paul's Evangelical Lutheran Church. St. Paul's is the second oldest Lutheran church in the state of Indiana, and if you notice the dark, rich features, it has a German influence, which is why they have Gothic architecture. This beautiful church seats up to 1,200 people. All right, well, that was the last stop on our tour. Whether you're a parishioner, a fan of architecture, or you just love Fort Wayne in general, we hope you enjoyed it and got something from it. If you like what you saw, we're going to continue these videos around town. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at McAfee Home Group, and we'll take good care of you. Until next time.